5 signs you're secretly getting rich, even if you don't feel it. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, you're still not getting ahead financially? You check your bank account and it doesn't scream wealthy, yet something deep inside tells you that you're doing better than before. What if I told you that getting rich doesn't always feel like getting rich? Most people think wealth looks like luxury cars, big houses, and expensive lifestyles. But in reality, true financial growth often happens quietly, slowly, and behind the scenes. You might already be on your way to becoming financially strong without even realizing it. In today's video, we're going to uncover 5 powerful signs that show you're secretly getting rich, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. These are not flashy signs. They're subtle, practical, and deeply rooted in your habits, mindset, and decisions. So if you've ever doubted your progress or felt stuck financially, keep watching. Because by the end of this video, you might discover that you're much closer to financial success than you think. 1. You spend less than you earn. One of the strongest and most underrated signs of growing wealth is simple. You consistently spend less than you earn. It may not feel exciting, and it definitely doesn't look glamorous, but this habit is the foundation of financial success. When you live below your means, you create a gap between income and expenses, and that gap is where wealth begins. Many people increase their spending as soon as their income rises. But if you've resisted that urge and maintained control over your expenses, you're already ahead of most people. This discipline allows you to save, invest, and prepare for the future. Even if your savings seem small right now, the habit itself is incredibly powerful and will compound over time. 2. You avoid unnecessary debt. Another hidden sign of financial growth is your ability to avoid bad debt. Not all debt is harmful, but unnecessary loans, credit card misuse, and impulsive borrowing can trap people for years. If you've become more mindful about taking on debt, it means you're protecting your future wealth. You understand that every borrowed rupee has a cost attached to it. Instead of chasing instant gratification, you choose patience. This mindset shift is what separates financially stable individuals from those constantly struggling. Even if you don't feel rich today, avoiding debt is silently building your financial strength and giving you more control over your life. 3. You save consistently. Saving money regularly, even in small amounts, is a major sign that you're moving toward wealth. It's not about how much you save, but how consistently you do it. If saving has become a habit for you, then you're already on the right path. Many people wait until they earn more to start saving, but that day often never comes. If you've started saving with whatever you have, you've developed a powerful financial behavior. Over time, these savings can turn into investments, emergency funds, or opportunities. It might not feel like progress today, but consistency in saving builds a strong financial foundation that leads to long-term success. 4. You think before spending. If you've started questioning your purchases instead of buying things impulsively, that's a strong indicator of financial maturity. Wealthy thinking isn't about never spending money. It's about spending wisely. You may now ask yourself, do I really need this? Or, is this worth it? Before making a purchase. This simple pause helps you avoid unnecessary expenses and focus on what truly matters. Over time, these small decisions add up and create a significant difference in your financial life. This shift in mindset shows that you're no longer controlled by emotions or social pressure. Instead, you're making intentional decisions, and that's exactly how wealth is built. 5. You invest in yourself. One of the clearest signs you're getting richer is that you invest in your skills, knowledge, and personal growth. Whether it's learning a new skill, taking a course, or improving your mindset, these investments pay the highest returns. You may not see immediate financial results, but over time, your value increases. This can lead to better job opportunities, higher income, and smarter decisions. People who invest in themselves rarely stay stuck for long. If you're focusing on growth instead of just comfort, it means you're building a future where money will follow your value, and that's a powerful position to be in. 6. Your financial stress is decreasing. Even if your income hasn't dramatically increased, feeling less stressed about money is a huge sign of progress. Financial peace is often more valuable than financial luxury. If you're no longer constantly worried about bills, emergencies, or running out of money, it means you've built some level of stability. This could be due to better planning, saving, or smarter spending habits. Wealth is not just about numbers. It's about control and confidence. When you feel calmer about your finances, it shows that you're managing your money better than before. And that's a strong indicator that you're moving in the right direction. 7. You have an emergency fund. Having money set aside for emergencies is a quiet but powerful sign of wealth. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected expenses can happen at any time. If you've prepared for that, you're already ahead of many people. An emergency fund gives you security and freedom. It prevents you from falling into debt when problems arise. Even if your fund is small, the fact that you've started building it shows responsibility and foresight. This financial cushion may not feel exciting, but it protects your progress and keeps you stable during tough times. That's real wealth, not just money, but protection. 8. You focus on long-term goals. If you've shifted your focus from short-term pleasure to long-term success, you're thinking like a wealthy person. Instead of chasing quick wins, you're planning for the future. You may be setting goals like buying a house, building a business, or securing retirement. These goals require patience and discipline, and the fact that you're working toward them shows growth. This mindset separates you from those who live paycheck to paycheck without a plan. Long-term thinking helps you make better decisions today that benefit you tomorrow. And that's exactly how wealth is created. 9. You compare less, improve more. A major shift that indicates financial growth is when you stop comparing yourself to others and start focusing on your own progress. Social media can make it seem like everyone else is ahead, but true wealth comes from personal improvement. If you're measuring your success based on your past, not someone else's present, you're on the right track. This mindset keeps you motivated and prevents unnecessary spending just to impress others. When you focus on growth instead of comparison, you make smarter financial decisions. And over time, this leads to real, sustainable wealth. 10. You value financial freedom over status. The final and most powerful sign is that you prioritize freedom over appearance. You're no longer trying to look rich. You're trying to be financially secure. You understand that expensive lifestyles don't always mean real wealth. Instead, you focus on building assets, reducing liabilities, and creating independence. This mindset shift is rare but extremely powerful. It means you're no longer controlled by societal pressure. You're building a life where money works for you, not the other way around. And that's the ultimate goal of true wealth. So, there you have it. 5 powerful signs that you're secretly getting rich, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. Wealth is not always loud. It doesn't always show up in your lifestyle immediately. Sometimes, it grows quietly through your habits, decisions, and mindset. If you saw yourself in even a few of these signs, take that as proof that you're moving in the right direction. Progress may feel slow, but consistency always wins in the long run. Remember, getting rich is not about luck. It's about discipline, patience, and smart choices. Keep focusing on your growth, keep improving your habits, and most importantly, trust the process. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And let me know in the comments, which of these signs do you relate to the most? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.